Is it crispy? Is it crispified? No.
Why did it stop?
Broken. Oh, shit. This is your fault, Missy. This is your fault. I broke it now. It's your fault.
Hi, I'm Caroline Martinez. I'm back again, and I'm here to talk about Nikocado. I'm just talking. I just want to, again, give my thoughts about Nico. I know I mentioned him having this nervous breakdown, but or not nervous breakdown. Just had a breakdown. Like he had to just express himself. But it had to be a breakdown because he says he didn't remember anything the next day. But anyway, as you see in this video, I don't know if you stopped and take the time to see it, if you had the time to stop and see this video. I guess somebody said they wished he died. I know I spoke about this, but I did just receive a couple of questions about this, and well, they told me why I like to see this video, and because they well, a friend of mine told me why I like to see this video, but then there's other friends of mine who do see this video and they do like him. I'm like, well, you have your own preference, you know. And I told this person that I see that I see Nikocado, because even though he does he expresses himself in certain ways, I know deep inside he's a good person. But everybody has, like I said, in private, some people do it in private. They, just vent in, different ways as others. When I want to vent, when nobody's here, I cry. I sit down and cry, and I talk to God, and I just tell myself, why did I do this? Why did I talk about this person? Why? And I have my conscience. My conscience is so. I mean, I do have a conscience. If anybody who doesn't have a conscience, then to me, it's like they just don't have a heart. But when you have conscience, it's because you can't be that mean person, But here, with Nico, it's like I said, I express I vent here alone. Sometimes I cry when I'm by myself, just to try to make myself feel better. I know sometimes when my son calls me, he tells me his problems and he's venting his way on the phone with me, and I try to calm him down. And the same with whoever is having a problem when it comes to my family or my sisters and brothers, and even myself. Sometimes, maybe one of my sisters have to just give me time just to listen, to hear what I have to say, just so I can live. It goes every way, But Nico, like I said, he wants to express himself, on video. And two, also, I know Nolan, I know he doesn't like, for his own personal, private, private, whatever they have, private issues or whatever they do in private, he doesn't really care to share too much of it. Nikocado, it doesn't bother him. He'll just tell you everything that's going on with him and Nolan. Everything that he does, with, what he does behind, not behind, I'm sorry, Nico, not behind his back, because Nolan knows about it. Um, he just, you know, he's just that kind of person. You know, there's some people that can be very outspoken. You know, they don't think before they say it. They just say it. You know, maybe they do think about it, but it doesn't bother them, or I don't know. There's some people who have relationships that you just don't understand, you know, and it's not for us to judge them. They just don't understand, you know, we don't, it's just something that they prefer in their relationship, you know. They okay it to be with others, and that's their own, you know, personal, you know, way of doing things, you know. Anyway, I don't know if you did have the time to see this video, but a friend of mine was saying, what video is it? And before I left for work, I thought I'd put this, make another video just so people, and it looks terrible.
Here we go.
Well, you still can't see
Oh, it's so stroggy. What are you gonna do?
Oops, this way. Camera is tricky. I don't know how people do things. It's just too blah. Anyway, that's him, and it's, you know, I feel sorry for him, honestly, but, you know, I know tomorrow he's going to be okay. You know, and I laugh about it now because I know he's okay now. This was, what, about a few days ago? You know, at first when I saw it, I didn't, you know, laugh about it, but when I start seeing it over and over, and he says he's okay, that everything's okay, and he does this cleanup channel, then okay, it's funny to me now, you know.
I'm just so perfect. Everything about me is perfect.
It's funny. I mean,
Nikocado can
this is his way of doing his video. You know, I'm not here to judge anyone. That's one thing that we shouldn't do, is judge anyone, because the only one that can judge you is God when you're up there, and nobody else can. You know, sometimes in the morning when I wake up and I pray, and I'm not gonna lie, I do try to pray every day, but when sometimes when I'm just in a hurry, I forget, or just say, okay, I'll pray when I come back home, or I'll pray when I do this, or, you know, and I don't do it, then I feel bad. So, you know, when I you know, I don't know. I honestly forgot what I was talking about. This happens to me. I'm getting older. I'm 56 years old, and I honestly forgot what the heck I was talking about. Oh, now I know that no one should judge you, right? Okay, like I said, I pray, and I ask God. You know, I tell God, please help me not have ugly thoughts about anyone. It's a new day. You know, don't let me say anything bad to anyone. Don't, you know, just ignore anybody that's getting on my nerves. You know, so, you know, I try not to judge anyone. It's hard, you know, but I try, and I say, God, it's a new day. I'm gonna try, you know, again, and, you know, but this video, oh, how do you like my shirt? Go Cowboys. And I just, you know, when it comes to, I just tell my friends, look at this, you know, channel, look at this guy, you know, and some people don't like it, some people do, and I know my daughter doesn't like it, but her friend does, you know, and I'm like, you know, so it's just different strokes for different folks, you know, and that's, like I said, I see it, it's not appropriate for children, it's only for adults, as Nikocado mentions on the video, you know. There was one video that him and what's her name, Honeybee or Honey, they did a video together eating lobster, and they were drinking water. Anyway, that video is a funny video. You need to see it. But again, I'm talking about Nikocado because this is not, I'm not saying that you should see it, but if you, like, if you, it's just like this, like, how do I say this? It's, it's entertaining, you know? It's like, gosh, I just don't want to use a word that it's going to make him upset or anything, but to me, it's like, to me, it's, he's entertaining, and he's going to share his whole life with you. Um, Everybody that does videos, they do a lot of editing, you know, and somebody told me, why don't you do live? And I said, live? Are you crazy? I don't know. You know, it's, you know, when you do live, it's different. You know, somebody, I don't want anybody to say anything wrong, you know. And so when I'm doing a video, I do editing because I just don't want to offend anyone, you know. It's just, you know, so it's hard to make a video. And when it comes to Nikocado, it's like he loves the camera, you know. He loves the camera. He just talks to you, you know, like he knows you, you know, and he keeps on talking and talking and talking, you know. And I'm like, God, you know, it seems like somebody's sitting right in front of him, or people are sitting in front of him, and he just keeps on and on. I don't mind it, you know. I like to hear him talk. Sometimes even if he's saying, like, why does this happen to me or something, I say, well, Nico, you know, life is not perfect. You know, I'm talking back to him, but he can't hear me. Or he says, Nolan is going to leave me. And he's crying. I said, no, he's not going to leave you. You both are just having, you know, one of them crazy spells right now, you know, where, you know, for some reason y'all both are not having a good day, you know. But I'm just like, huh. And I'm honest, I'm gonna do a video seeing one of these channels, one of his channels, and I'm gonna show you what I'm saying. But when it comes to Nikocado, um, um, I don't know him very well. I don't know his background. I don't know who he is personally. I don't know who he is. But on video, I'm only saying that from what I see is that I think I did explain it once, that he is just expressing himself. He does need a little help, you know, he does need some help, you know, when it comes to something, you know. I honestly think he has a little bit of a mental issue. And maybe he knows that himself, you know, but who doesn't sometimes, you know, like sometimes, you know, when they make a comment to me like, you're crazy, and I'm like, I get offended, but I'm just like, no, I'm not. But, well, you know, when somebody has a problem and they're like, you know, like, anybody out there can act crazy. Sometimes my friends act crazy, you know. Sometimes it's life, you know. Sometimes me and my sister say, oh, well, you're crazy. No, you're crazy. Or, you know, something, you know. It's life, you know. We go through a lot. Our bodies take a lot. Our minds take a lot. We are, we just soak in too much, you know. I mean, there's some people you think that, God, they don't have a problem in the world because they have money or because, you know, they seem like a happy family, but we really don't know that. And another thing I wanted to talk about was, you know, when you do see these people doing, like, they're giving you a tour of their house, and then they're giving you another tour of their second house, and then another tour of their third house. I'm just like, well, more power to you, but, you know, to me it's like, if I don't know what's going to go on with my channel. I don't know if this channel is ever going to be seen or what. But just to say that if for some reason my channel did ever become popular, and if I ever did make any money from it, I'm just going to say that, I won't forget my family. And not only my family, but, you know, we don't need that much. We don't. We just need the necessities. I just need my necessities, I just need, good running cars, a good home to live in, make sure my family's taken care of, have money in the bank for their futures, and that's it. If I ever to make more money, that'll go to just the homeless, the children that are in need of families, charity, whomever. My families, my sisters and brothers, or cousins or nieces, or anybody that I don't know, the rest of the money will go to all that, because you're not going to take everything with you when you pass away. You want to leave something behind for your children, and it's your children's job, it's your children's, you know, uh, it's your children's duty or whatever if they want to keep this going. My grandson has a channel too. If my daughter wants to keep up with his channel, then that's up to her. But I'm doing this, because, like I said, I'm trying to find a way to do something for my family. And I'm not even knowing when this family, if this channel is even going to make it. There's like thousands and thousands and thousands of channels out there that I don't even know of, and I try to scroll, on YouTube to see who else is on there. But it's not easy. You can't see all those channels. And the channels that I do choose, some of those channels already have like millions of subscribers, millions of watchers, viewers. And I'm like, it all takes time. But when it comes to Nikocado, this is one channel I do see. And I don't know him, like I said. I don't know him very well. Well, I don't know him, period. But I know him as I see him on video. And I'm talking about Nikocado today because I would like to say to him, like I said, don't read the negative comments. Only read the positive. Leave the negative comments out. I know sometimes maybe we have to respond to those negative comments, but don't. To me, if you don't need to read the negative comments, don't read them. You don't want to hear or read anything bad that anybody has to say about you. When I don't want somebody to say something bad about me, I just move away from there, But sometimes I do say bad things about people, and I can't stand myself when I do that. I remind myself, why did I do that? Oh, that's not what I want to do. But I just want to say to Nico, I don't know you very well, but I do see your channel, and so far I do like your channel. And I try to, like I said, I'm trying to put a puzzle together when it comes to you and Nolan and your brother and your family, and what you really want out of life and what you're looking for. And it's like you're trying to reach out to someone, and I'm just letting you know that I do hear you. I do hear what you're probably trying to say. I'm not a psychiatrist or anything, but if you do need support, I do understand. I do understand what you're doing. The other thing I want to say to you is, don't give up. Sometimes when you don't have a perfect relationship, when it's not perfect, sometimes you have to let it go, and you just gonna have to go through the pain, and I understand that because I've been in a one relationship where my feelings really got hurt, and I had to go through it, and it hurts. You feel like you're alone, like you weren't good enough for this person, but if when a relationship isn't good, it isn't good. And I know you love Nolan, and I'm pretty sure he loves you, but I think Nolan needs a little bit of a help too. Maybe y'all both go together to counseling or something, or maybe y'all both go see a psychiatrist together or something. Then maybe you can work this relationship out. But fighting and arguing about things, and it's not good. But I hope y'all both make it. But I'm just here to say that I understand what you're going through, and I know that you do care about your viewers and everything. But like I said, it's a new day. Every day is a new day, and so that means every day you can start fresh. But focus on what you want to do. Like my dad said, focus on what you want to do, and you can do it. You can make it. And this is why I'm doing this video. And I'm trying not to be so like on the video like this, like, okay, like what do I talk about now? I'm sorry about that, but all I want to say too is hi, sisters and brothers. Hi, my grandchildren, I love you. Hi, my children, I love you. Don't give up on your dreams. Keep getting up every morning to do the best you can. Yes, my family's not perfect either. Everybody has issues, We all get on each other's nerves. We all talk about each other, but the next day, is we love each other. It's just the way it is. Anyway, I love you, Juju. I know I don't spend that much time with you, but I love you. And Sebastian, I love you too. And I love you too, baby Alex. So we'll see you next time. My channel is EA Unicorn for East Austin Unicorn. And I hope that you subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And just stay tuned for more of my channels, and they will be different. They will, I'm learning as I go, and I'm doing my best. But I hope that you support me, and I hope that you leave comments. Leave good comments, not bad comments. But I know sometimes somebody has to say something bad about people, but I won't read those. Anyway, how about them Cowboys? They haven't been to the Super Bowl for a long time, and I hope they do this year. But anyway, go Cowboys. See you later. Bye.